In this video, I'm going to tell you what my life was like being a realtor as a 19, just turned 20-year-old, and the things how people treated me as being a realtor this young. So let's get to it. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cody with Century 21. Today video, I want to talk to you guys. What is it like being a young realtor and how people would treat you nowadays being this young doing real estate? Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like I said, this is gonna be my first year of real estate. And I will tell you guys, a lot of people really treated me differently, to be honest, before I even got my license. Like a lot of people thought, I was, wasn't as experienced, like people thought like I wasn't going to take this career as, as serious as the average 20-year-old would take their career seriously. And I gotten a lot of compliments from not only my peers, but like from other people in general. Like, they don't see other 20-year-olds doing this or like taking their career more seriously. So in this video, I'm going to give you 4 things on how people treated me this young being a realtor. So let's get right into the video. Number 1, like I said, people mistake you for being inexperienced. Whenever I got my real estate license, nobody really told me in front of my face like, Cody, you're not experienced, you're not this and that. People would like throw like slick shots, as I would say. They'll be like, Cody, you aren't you a little too young to be doing what you're doing, or like people your age, are not doing what you're doing, or like little shots like that. And, me personally, I just sit back and laugh at it because at the same time, I thought, like I like back then I was still thinking like, how did I even pass my test? Or like, cause me, I'm not a big study guy. I hate books, I hate, studying for like an exam or test, but somehow I got through it and all that. But besides the point was a lot of people are going to think you're inexperienced because I got my license really at 18, really 19, early 19, and I started real estate at 19. I just didn't have a marketing strategy, and I didn't really know what I was doing, but I knew what to do, if that makes sense. Like, for example, like, of course, yes, I was inexperienced because, for one, I'm a first time real estate agent. Like, I just got my license like any other normal person would do whenever they first start something. Obviously, they're going to be inexperienced. What I mean by inexperienced, as in, like I said, you're too young to do this. What other 19-year-old, 18, 19-year-old is doing this? They got their license, and like, do you know what you're doing? Are you sure you know what you're doing? Like, what 19-year-old is doing this is basically what I'm saying. But like I said, I just turned 20 not even 2 days ago. So yeah, but like I said, doing this mostly at 19 is like a lot of slick shade, like, what are you doing? But at the same time, it's not bad though. It's more of a congratulations. Like I said, no other 19, 20-year-old is doing this. So I sat back and laughed at it, to be honest. But I take that as a compliment. But at the same time, like I said, it's like slick shade. Number 2, people tend to take you more serious than the average 20-year-old. With this point, this is completely true. Like I said, I had a lot of I had like family, and I had a lot of new friends tend to tell me, Cody, like a lot of 20-year-olds are not doing what you're doing right now, and if they are doing it, they're not taking it as serious as you are. Now, like I said, I gotten a lot of compliments. A lot of people started treating me a lot differently before I even got my license. Like before I even got my license, and while I was in college or something, I was treated, if I'm gonna be real with you, as like a joke or something. Like, like a lot of people thought, I was a little childish, this and that. But I knew what I wanted at the end of the day. And ever since I got my license, it was like they see me doing all this content, they see me doing all this marketing, they see me doing this and that consistently and taking it very seriously. People tend to take me very seriously. People tend to take you very seriously. The way you are handling your own business and the way you treat yourself, the way you carry yourself. I carry myself with confidence. If I have a marketing strategy that I want to do this week, or I want to get it done, I'm going to make sure to get it done. And people see the result on social media, or they see that result in the emails I send, or they see the result in the flyers I send. Because any idea that it comes up, like any good idea or good marketing idea that comes to my head that it sounds really good, I'm gonna execute on it. And people will take you serious when they see the results or they see you doing what you say you're going to do. Now, like I said, a lot of people tend to take me more seriously, as in like, oh, Cody's a realtor, oh, he's a businessman. Let's talk business, as in that serious. Like, I'm not a childish person. Of course, I'm gonna have my childish tendencies here and there, but when it's time for business, it's time for business. And, like people treated me very differently ever since I started real estate. People like treated me with more respect. People stopped, like treating me as how I used to be, like a child or something. Like, cause I used to be very childish, like really back then. I used to be very childish, but now like people like saying, I'm still trying to get used to people saying yes sir. Like, man, I'm just 20, man. Like, yes sir. I'm not that old. You know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that. But honestly, yeah, people tend to take you more serious, whenever you have your own business, especially when you're super young. So yeah, that's number two. Number three, which is very, very, very relatable, family and friends tend to treat you a little differently. Now, other than the friends part, the family, like I said, my last point, they tend to treat you more differently and a little more respect. Some of them might throw shade, but it's all love over here. To be honest, bro, it's all love over here. I have no reason to hate on anybody. I have no reason to try to down somebody's success. When I see somebody hardworking and what they go after, what they want, what is there to hate from me? But this point is not for the hate. It's for like I said, for example, my parents, my mom and dad, um, they tend to look at me a lot different because, like I said in my last point, I used to be very childish, and they didn't really think, to be honest, they didn't say this, but they didn't really think that I would be doing this because, for one, baseball didn't work out. So I'm over here thinking, okay, I'm about to do real estate. And literally, my parents know that I hate studying, I hate reading, I hate doing all that. And you can ask my friends too. We all hate doing that stuff, but I somehow passed the exam and got my license, and now doing this, doing content. I'm talking to business people. I'm talking to damn near millionaires. I'm talking to entrepreneurs. I'm talking to contractors. I'm talking to all these business folks, and like not even 2 years ago, I would just not like that. But when it comes to friends obviously, they obviously, some I have some of them that ask for advice. I have some of them who support me, but you know, you, it's kind of hard to explain. But they support you, but they won't clap for you. Not saying as in like a hating way, but like I said in my last points, people tend to treat you a little more respect, but some people tend to, kind of throw slick shots at you and try to, like, low key kind of hate on you for what you're doing. But at the end of the day, like they said, if you don't got haters, and you're not really popular, like, to be honest. But yeah, family and friends treated me a lot differently, especially this year. I've seen it a lot this year, especially with friends. I see, like like when I started being more consistent with content, and I started putting that out more. Of course, I had a lot of more congratulations. I keep it going. When I started having closings, when I having deals, I got a lot of claps, but it wasn't a lot of claps from the people that I wanted to see clap for me. It was a bunch of like other people that I wouldn't, I wouldn't say fans, but like people who actually support you, but you don't see the people that you grew up with clapping over there. If you get what I'm saying. Not saying it's they're haters or anything, but like I said, it's all love over here. But it's like, where's the love over there? Like, why aren't you clapping? Like, I'm achieving stuff. I'm doing what I said I was always gonna do. But like I said, it's all love over here. But that's what comes with you being on your grind. Like, come on now, like it's simple common sense. everyone will start to treat you a lot differently, especially, you know, like people won't understand like your vision on what you're trying to do. Like always keep that in mind, especially if you're trying to do anything in life. Like expect to have people hating on you, especially the loved ones that you thought like they were going to support you. So yeah, that's number three. Family and friends would start to treat you different. And lastly, number four, which is kind of odd. Whenever I have clients are shocked to ask me how old I am, and I tell them I'm either 19 or I just turned 20. So they find out how young I am, and sometimes they're kind of shocked. Like I said in my last points, people will treat you differently. I would say that not only people, but your own clientele would be like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" Like honestly, I had a client who was like, I have a son who's 19, 20 years old, who's still playing the game, you know, in the house, just graduated high school or, you know, in college or something like that, or not even in college and just playing the game all day, not doing what you're doing. I wish my son was like you. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy to think about, like what I'm doing right now. Uh, like I said, a lot of people are not doing this, or they're doing it, but they're not taking it as serious as I am. But me telling my clients how old I am, it really shocks them. It's like, man, you're that young. I thought, especially me, I look like I'm like 27 or something. I look like I'm like damn near in my 30s or something. But no, it's because of the beard. I started growing a beard in like early high school, middle school. But that's not the point. The point was of how I carried myself and how mature I was and how I spoke to my clients and how I treat my clients. A lot of my clients thought I was way older than what I am now. You know, I'm doing this at 19. Think about it. I just turned 20. I'm doing this at 19. So they're like, how old are you, Cody? I'm like, I'm 19 years old. I'm like, oh man, you're 19 years old. I thought you were way older than that. You're a little more mature than the average 19-year-old. I'm like, really? It don't feel like it. I'm just doing my job. Like honestly, yeah, I have those times where I'm childish. Obviously, when I'm with my boys, or I'm with my friends, or with my family, and all that. But like I said, when it comes to business, it's time to lock in. It's time to lock in. So, like I said, clients, family, friends, anybody will look at you differently and just be like, "Wow, this man, you don't act your age." But yeah, that was number four. Shock clients. The clients in general will be like, "Wow, keep doing what you're doing. I'm surprised that you're doing what you're doing at your age." So yeah. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video of what it's like being a realtor this young at 19, 20 years old. Let me know what you guys think. Are you a young realtor? Are you a young entrepreneur? Are you, you know, seeing the things that I'm seeing now, you know, the little slick shots, the, you know, the love, the people treating you a little differently. Let me know what you guys think down below. Like again, all my socials are down below in the description. I post property tours, real estate tips, and much more motivation too on my social medias, my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Contact me down below if you need a realtor or want to ask any questions. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's get it.